Good evening, dear friends. Hello! Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm back. Did you miss me? I missed you. It feels like it's been about 6 years since I last streamed. Hello, everybody. Who's in? Riv, you were first. Riv's first. Hello. Hello, Noah. Noah's very tired today, so everybody be nice to Noah. Bubonic, good afternoon. Hello, Royal Blue Heart. Magusa, hello. Laurel, hello. Ogham, hello to you. Hello, Leon. Leon's in on YouTube, everybody. The YouTube chat is working. Oh my god, it works. Hello, Ogham. Hello, Ink and Whiskers. I bring with me a very sweet treat in the form of 2 scoops of blackberry ice cream with little pieces of fudge. Magusa, I can do you one better. Look what fucking Jeff brought me. Oh boy, it's a 6-pack. Oh look, the colour's all wrong. Why is it green? It's I'm gonna eat one on stream, it's gonna be disgusting. But yours does sound good, Magusa. Hello, Lara. I have a lot of supermarket cake since I only managed to eat 1 slice yesterday. Oh yeah, happy birthday again for yesterday, Riv. There it is, Student of Life. Thank you very much. Thank you for the... Was that a resub? No, just a sub. Thank you very much. First time subber. Tier 2? Holy shit. Thank you very much. That's very kind. I thought the alert wasn't working. Aritman, Arit Sharka. Quest Disaster, hello. Hello, B. Hello, how's Japan? Are you big there yet? Konnichiwa. Ah, Amalani, thank you very much for the Prime sub. That's very kind.
Oi, nutter!
Thank you. It's James. It's me. Ink and Whiskers is on a 7-stream streak. Who this? Your phone's forgotten who I am, Riv. We back. Hello, long time no see. How have you been, James? I've been extremely busy. I've been extremely busy. But I think I'm starting to get on top of it. Just, you know, hopefully. How have you been, more importantly? Hello, Cheyenne. Hello, Jiraxis. Are you using the correct microphone? Sounds a bit echoey. I'm in a bigger room than I was before. Same microphone, different room. See if I can do something about it. You were just on a break to grow the beard back, weren't you? Yeah, exactly. It's more or less that. In fact, I had to trim it today. I had to trim it. Handsome Baldy is back. Oh, Jiraxis, I hope you're talking about me. Oh my god. Hello, Holly. Yeah, look at all those tea cakes. Oh, damn. I know. And from Jeff as well. Smacznego. Thank you very much, Melanie. Nice 6-pack. Hello, Alishka Vanash, maybe. Hello to you. Hello. You got the money now, says Student of Life. That's very kind. And you're spending it on me. Bloody hell. Japan's lovely, but I'm not yet big there. Well, you've got... How long have you got? You're there for some insane amount of time, aren't you? Isn't it like 9 months or something? Uh-oh. Coops is raiding. Oh, Coopsy. Coopsy doopsy. Aw. I didn't know you were streaming, mate. Cooper's in. Welcome, Raiders. How are you? How you doing? I finally got to raid you back. You don't normally stream this early, do you? Were you working today, Coops? Hello, everybody. How you doing? Raiders, you missed it? I've got tea cakes. Jeff got me tea cakes. In fact, let's eat one now. Raid. Cranky Colin, hello. Hello, Lee. Oh, Lee's in. Hello. Yes. Worked, then went straight into a stream. Bloody hell. Lad. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm going to have a tea cake. It's going to be gross. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for mukbang. Oh, hello. Today we're going to be eating tea cakes. Is this doing anything for anybody? I like the sound of tinfoil in TKS. Yeah. It's not that bad, actually. I might do something for somebody. I feel quite hungry. Can't beat a tonics. I know, right? I did. So Jeff went home for a couple of days. I think he just went to see some family. He went to see his parents. And he asked if I wanted any sweet treats. And I was like, there's got to be a tea cake. He did a very good job getting them back. This one's very, very slightly cracked. But they look pristine. They're not the easiest to transport by plane. But I even said, is there any chance you could get me a dark tea cake? Because I've never had a dark tea cake. And most of my subs are dark tea cakes. Caramel ASMR when. Talk to Jeff. I do have a plan to go back to the UK, but it's not for a couple of months. So, and I think I'm going to Scotland. In fact, can I talk about this now? I won't talk about it now. Just in case. I don't want to get you overexcited, but not that anything particularly interesting has happened. I probably can't talk about it yet. But I might be in the UK in the summer, and I might be in Scotland. So if I'm going to get dark tea cakes, that'll be the time. Too late. Didn't melt in this weather either. I kept them in the fridge, Riv. These are fridge fresh tea cakes. Never gets old, chap. Never gets old. Love a Tunnocks caramel wafer as well. You can't lose with Tunnocks, really, can you? Colin's Scottish, so this is probably bringing a tear to his eye. Tunnocks tea cake, Colin, and an iron brew. And I'm happy. James is going to be in the live action shot film of Still Wakes the Deep. The fucker ate all my tea cakes, the wee fucking prick. He's got my leg, Colin, he's got my leg. Sure, anything to prevent you from making licking noises. Iron brew. You like iron brew, Whiskers? Are they allowed to cast non-Scots for that? Well, we can't have accent-blind casting. We'd believe me as a Scot. We'd believe me as a Scottish oil rig worker, wouldn't we? I look exactly like one. Hard-drinking, deep-fried Mars bar eating, weathered seaman. That's me. Iron brew in a glass bottle. I've never had iron brew in a glass bottle. That sounds very fancy. That's like Orangina. So you got a part of the new Highlander, have you? Is there a new Highlander coming? Highlander famous for its very bad Scottish accents. Apart from the one guy who was playing It's Me, the Spaniard, who was playing a Spanish person. So go figure. There was one Brit in the game who was a bald guy, but he was part of the National Front, so the part I was born to play. You are ginger. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, the ginger beard. I'm ready to go, mate. I'm fucking ready to get my legs eaten off by some kind of deep sea bastard. Tell Henry Cavill I exist. Is he in it? Is he the Highlander? Because there can be only one. It's so much better than a can or plastic bottle. I didn't know you could still get them in glass. That'd have to be in Scotland, though, wouldn't it? James, please lick your upper lip. Did I get it? Am I good? You weren't expecting Big Head this early, were you? Good job. Have you played Still Wakes the Deep? It's a very good game. I've not played it, but I did watch Limmy play it. I think I watched all of his VODs. It's like if you're going to watch anybody play it, you've got to watch Limmy play it. It looks incredible. That's a fair attempt at a Scottish accent. So coming from a Scot, that means it was perfect. For a Scottish person to say that, I mean, technically I'm Welsh, but basically I'm English. For a Scot to say that an English person's Scottish accent was fairly good means it was perfect. You're not going to get, I'm right, aren't I, Colin? You're not going to get a better feedback than that for an English guy. How come you don't know? You're the actor. Yes, New Highlander with Henry Cavill. I didn't even know it existed until you just told me. Good licks. Do I get a pat on the head? Love me some unexpected big head. A treat. Well, you've deserved it. You waited a long time, Lee. Please play Still Wakes the Deep. I love that game. Is it on PlayStation? Still Wakes the Deep is so good. I'm not good with scary games. Don't tell me Alan Wake is scary. I don't believe you. It made me cry the first time I played it. Was it all the accents? Good morning all. Still waking up. Still waking the deep, Mingletron. It's spooky as heck. Please play it on stream if you do. Yeah? Welsh de jure, English de facto. Well, this is why I tell everybody I'm British. Like, my parents are English, although my dad was born in Asia. And one of my grandmothers was from Northern Ireland. I was born in Wales, so yeah, I'm all over the place really. Definitely better than other attempts I've heard, so yeah, pretty much perfect. Thanks, Colin. It'll definitely slip, just in wee bursts. Still Wakes the Deep is on PlayStation. Uh-oh. Hello, Gruffy Gruff. Blessings upon you too. Would you believe me if I said Resident Evil 6 is not scary? No. I wouldn't. We have a mismatch of family members. Yeah, we're sort of all over the place, aren't we, Coops? Because sort of ostensibly now we're southern England. But the grandfather that Coops and I share was born up north. And his wife was born in Northern Ireland, so it's a real mixture. Your family sounds like nomads. Yeah, I guess so. Some kind of economic migrants. It's because partly military, that's why. What accents do miners in KCD2 have? Is it Scottish? It's Geordie, Leon. It's Newcastle. If you're talking about the English, it's a shame you're not on Twitch because I have my own emote. All right, man. Which Riv just did. Yeah, exactly. But yes, it's colloquially known as Geordie, Newcastle, northeast England. I guess because there were a lot of mines up there. I always associate that part of the country with like steelworks rather than mines, because certainly Welsh would make more sense for miners. But there were mines all over the place. Depends what you're mining. Could be Cornish, could be Welsh. Silent Hill 2 isn't scary either. You should definitely play it. Really? Should I? Now we've invaded the Czech Republic, courtesy of James. Yeah, I was the gateway drug. Lots of planets have a north, Doctor Who explaining why he's suddenly northern. Oh, was that Eccleston, Gruff? It really isn't. They'll start to build something up, then go full 80s B action movie. Okay. I don't know, zombies, don't know, especially like rage zombies, they do kind of freak me out. And werewolves. Werewolves was the thing that always used to really scare me. What was that British werewolf movie? What was that called? Dog Soldiers. Oh, fuck, yeah. That film was horrible. That was awful. American Werewolf in London. Okay, true. But they're just doggies. No, but they're people, so they're the worst bits of dog. Because they're human. No. No worries, I'm monitoring Twitch chat. Are you? You're stream straddling both of my streams. So you saw the Orit one that Stander says. I always thought Welsh was mining, Scottish was oil rigs and fishing, Ireland was fireworks, England was just nothing. Ireland was fireworks, really? Why fireworks? I'm allergic to werewolves, me too. Like, werewolves better than zombies. Like, less scary than zombies. Christopher Eccleston played the Ginger Army Captain in 28 Days Later. He did. Another rage zombie thing kind of freaks me out. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Right. What were we doing last week? Oh, my monitor just switched off. You can still see the game, I can't. Where's it gone? Where's the game? Okay, it's having a moment. That's hilarious because I used to love werewolves but absolutely hate aliens from outer space. My monitor is not doing anything. Hello? Hello? What's happened? I was looking at it and then I started the game and my monitor just switched off. It's not showing the game anymore. What, you can see it and I can't. Hello? Oh. That killed it. Elgato, no signal. Rip game. Oh! I just have to refresh the monitor. The game's in your console. Oh no, I thought I had the game installed on this monitor. Isn't that how that works? Double check the wires. So have you tried turning it? I've literally just turned it off and on again. The fuck, it was working. I was looking at it. We can see the stream still. Play blind. I mean, I could literally play it through OBS. Your device is going to standby mode. No signal. Help. Overheating? I don't think so. There's a cutscene where the main antagonist detonated an airburst containing an airborne zombie virus. You guys can read that. That's very long. Elgato gang. Game said we need more yap. Yeah, I guess so. The monitor's not interested in playing the game. Not interested. Looking for my knitting. Good idea, Laurel. You wouldn't believe me if I told you how often I still have to explain to colleagues that the screen is not the computer. Poor James having technical difficulties. I know, right? What the flip? Okay, tell you what. Let me. I'm going to restart the PlayStation. Hang on, guys. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't see what's going on. I'm literally having. What the fuck is happening now? I'm going to restart the PlayStation. Hang on. Let me restart the PlayStation. See if that doesn't fix it. Talk amongst yourselves. Are there cables crossed? I don't think so. Now it's fine. It's showing me restarting. There's some issue. There's some little issue here. If we end up having to do 2 hours of yapping, I'm sure you'd be happy. Okay, it's sorting itself out. First down Twitch. What's Twitch? That sounds good. Must be Wednesday. Quick, be right back? No, it's okay. I think you love to see it, don't you? You love to see the behind the scenes, the BTS. This is what we like, isn't it? Just a little hiccup. What the? Okay. It's doing it again. What is happening? That menu just pulls up anytime you change off screen, pauses the game. Okay, now it's working again. What in the tech gremlins? It's like every time it loads something, the monitor has a moment. It's working, and then it's not working. By the way, the Witcher series is getting a new DLC going along with a remake of the first game. Oh, really? If James keeps switching through screens, he might capture the live camera footage of the mod office. I'm watching you. With a massive portrait of James above our desks. Yes. I don't believe it, If I do that, I could literally play it through OBS. Yeah, I'm going to have to play it through OBS, chat. Okay. It's never been done before. I've got the tiniest monitor. You can still see it, can't you? This might not work. But let's find out. Oh my god, it's so small. You can see it, but I can't. It's going to keep fiddling around, isn't it? I'll tell you what. I'm going to go for a... You won't be able to see OBS, but you can project the game capture in its own window. It's a monitor for ants. Yeah. I'll tell you what. I might have to do a quick... Be right back. Let me give you some music to listen to. And I'll see if I can't figure this out. Sorry about this, chat. I had to do some reorganizing. And is not happy about it. Let me just give you some music to listen to. I'll be as quick as I can. What do we like? We like Lo-Fi Geek. Let's see what Lo-Fi Geeks... Are they streaming at the moment? They are. Oh. There you go. Okay. Listen to that. And I will be right back. See if I can't fix it. Okay. Big love, everybody. See you in a sec. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Right, no joy, I'm afraid, chat. I don't know what's going on, but for some reason the monitor. What is that about? Because I was looking at it, and I saw what you saw. You know that it was on the menu and the music was playing. It was here on the monitor, and then I started playing the game, and it just stopped working on the monitor. So it's all connected. It must all be working, but there's something about the signal when the thing is actually playing. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to yap chat. There's nothing else for it. You've got me for an hour and a half. Maybe I should go and get the Lego. Now's the right time to say my nickname. What's your nickname, Lara? Do you know what? I'm gonna have another tea cake. I've earned it. What's your nickname, Lara? And what were you guys talking about? Are you playing Truth or Dare or something? What were you doing? Are you doing two truths, one lie, whatever it was? I think we should challenge James to 2 truths and a lie. I'm so bad at that game because I can never think of anything. Impromptu yarn and yap. James, I posted a screenshot on Discord about projecting on OBS. Okay. Oh, thank you, Riv. I can't be arsed now. I'll deal with it later. Sorry, guys. For those who were expecting KCD, it's not happening. But I really got to get it sorted out before Sunday. Oh, shit. Lego. Yaps Day it is. I met my Twitch nick. Oh, you're going to explain it? It's not your name? What did we learn about Coops? I also thought Lara was her name. I mean, it is a human name, isn't it? H, your turn for 2 truths and a lie. New Lara lore, let's go. Yeah, Lara, what's the story? And no one wants words. Yeah, we'll play some words in a bit. It's a perfect day for words. There's an idea. The Tech Gremlins have won the day. I was actually looking forward to playing some KCD. Fuck. It's not fair. Everything is plugged in the way it normally is. And it was working. And then I try and play the game and it has a meltdown. We've deduced it in mod chat. What have you deduced? My bet is on the cables. It's the cables. Got to be the cables. Thank God for mods, eh? Where would I be without you? I didn't think to check the cables. Fuck's sake. Too late now. Too late now. Turned it off. Coops is colourblind and a qualified scuba diver. Coops is closer to 40 and Coops sweared at customers and didn't get fired. Coops met Dave Grohl randomly in London. What are none of those lies? Are they all true? How's the temperature in your flat? Are you boiling? A little bit. It's not too bad. It was definitely worse earlier. It is very hot in Prague at the moment. I didn't what, Riv? Didn't check the cables. Red Dead 2 stream when? Grizzly Bear Hunt. I don't know, actually. Got to get the fucking PlayStation working first. Before we can play anything, apparently. I don't know. I'm very, very busy at the moment. I didn't even manage Indie on Sunday. So probably not for a little while, Anna, I suspect. For an impromptu noodle. Hopefully not too long, though. Although I might have finished Red Dead 2 by then. I did say that somewhere, but the second part of my nickname, Mainagioia, is an extremely sarcastic way for Italians to react to something bad that just happened. Okay. Are you very sarcastic? Okay, guess what the lie is? I used to be a teacher. I'm 20 years old, and I watched Tool live. I'm not sure you can be 20 and used to be a teacher. So it'll probably be one of those. I think it's probably the teacher, yeah. I don't know what Tool is, so I can't assume that that's fake. Go check the cables. I did check the cables. I checked all the cables. I unplugged everything and plugged everything back in. To no avail. Wrong on both, Jaraxxus and Coops, really? You're actually 12. So you're not 20. You're an actor, busy as a blessed state. Exactly. Certainly not complaining, just I don't have so much time. I haven't even really been able to be on the Discord. Apologies for that. It's just a bit nuts at the moment. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you about it soon. About the Lara part, it's very boring. My classmates started calling me that because there were 2 other students with the same name. Yeah, I think you have told us that, Lara, actually. So Lara's not your name, but it was the nickname given to you to differentiate you from the other Antonios, right? Definitely not 20. I'll be 40 years old by June the 1st. Wow. By June the 1st or on June the 1st? You're about to turn 40, H.E. Lots of almost 40s here. Yeah, here's one. My knees can attest to me not being 20. Poor knees. 40's the new 30. Here. Definitely almost 40, Minkletron. The 2 of my handles are related to being nicknamed Hambone in the military, but my dad had that nickname before, so I was promoted to Hambone Squared, but usernames don't allow The squared. Oh. But you can't be the OG, because that's your dad, isn't it? Hello, Magusa. Yeah, the game's not happening today. Welcome back. Sadly, we lost. Oh, I got my stand goal for today by sitting down. Go figure. My monitor's playing up, so you've just got me. Sleepy, sweaty James. You'd think I'd eat sugar, it would wake me up, but it's sending me to sleep. On a side note, chat, if you wanted James to lore drops, now's your chance. Well, within reason. I'm not going to tell you my shoe size. That's just weird. I love hearing about how nicknames came to be. Gemini Gang. Do 2 truths and 1 lie, James. James is just trying to collect your password hints. Don't fall for it. Yeah, first pet? First street you lived on? 40's getting closer. It's my scary age. Really? No. It is a cliche to say it's just a number, but it is literally just a number. It's basically arbitrary, almost. I mean, it is related to, orbits around the sun, but still, it's... You ate too much sugar, James. Yeah, I went past it. They called me the OG Hambone when I posted that they put the squared on it, and I gave up. Oh, right, okay. You'll always be Ogham to me. Favourite flavour gummy bear? They're all the same flavour, aren't they? Aren't they? Do gummy bears have flavours? Honestly, the older I get, the more comfortable I become with myself. It's lovely. Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at it. Hello, Dotty. How goes it? 40s were great. There you go. Laurel can attest. But what if someone wanted to knit socks for you? They would need your shoe size. No, they wouldn't. Really? I'm a medium. Socks come in like, I can give you the window, right? Don't they come in like 5 like a shoe size window, right? I don't know why I'm doing the Trump hands. Controversial opinion, I hate anything cherry flavoured. It's disgusting. Why would you do this to yourself? I do like a cherry Coke. What are you talking about? What about gummy bears? They have flavours. What, gummy flavour? No, they're not flavoured. You're imagining it. Haribos have different flavours. Haribo, yeah. Gummy bears don't. Gummy bears are sweet flavoured. You've been lied to. You're imagining it, chat. Hello, Bard. How goes it? They do have flavours. Albanese are the superior gummy bear. The Haribo sour cherries are very nice. I like a Haribo cola bottle. It's M&Ms that don't have flavours, if I remember correctly. Oh, David, thank you very much. Thank you for the resub, mate. Why am I late again? I don't know. Busy? The game's dead, David. Well, not dead, but my tech has failed me today, so there's no KCD, sadly. Gotta get it sorted out by Sunday, though. Oh, fuck. Otherwise... Okay, so this is the plan for Sunday, chat. I'm starting an hour early at 5 o'clock CEST, and my thought was to go to 9. So it was going to be a double-length stream, 4 hours, start an hour early, finish an hour later. It's going to be Jackbox, and maybe a bit of like yarn and yap on the side, maybe. That if people have made stuff or would like to show something in the subs room, then we can do this thing later. But basically, I was just going to do some gaming, some Jackbox, some words, some yapping. Oh, Riv's doing a whole load of things. What did you do? Take a sip, okay? And then stretch. Everybody stretch. I'm doing a nice wing stretch there. And wife update. I'll do what. Don't let me forget. Just let me finish this thought, Riv, and then I'll do a wife update. So, yeah, it's going to be 4 hours. Start an hour early. But if I can't get the PlayStation fixed, then I guess we're just going to do a yarn and yap. But it's going to be longer. It's going to be longer. And like I said, if you've made anything, then we can have a look at it as usual on the last Sunday. It's going to be a year, chat, in 4 days, 5 days, 4 days, 1, 2, 3, 4 days, a year since I started. That's nuts, isn't it? That is nuts. I haven't had gummy bears for too long. I don't remember if they have flavour. They don't, Lee. You're remembering correctly. Gummy bears have flavours. White is pineapple, yellow is lemon. Where were you when they built the ladder to heaven? Me? Go all the way up. Oh, the stretching. I've never managed to find a cherry flavoured thing that I like, which isn't just normal cherries, but candy, etc. Ugh. It's a bit like that with banana flavours for me. Banana's so fake, isn't it? So fake. M&M's. Spend your channel points. Oh, right. So that's Noah telling you to do it. Yeah, so wife update. Wife as well. Apart from she's had a bit of a tooth issue. She's been in and out with the dentist a lot recently. So send her healthy vibes, because wife tooth is not as good as it could be. But otherwise she's okay. She's doing well. She says hello. No Jeff. There's no Jeff. Jeff probably did this, actually. You're just doing what Noah said. Got you. One day, James will get wife update, and he'll go, Wife is already here. Then he'll remove his James mask, revealing Sonia. We'll realise that James and Sonia were the same person. You never see us on screen at the same time, do you? One day I'll get wife update, and I go, yeah, she's left me. I don't want to talk about it. She's finally figured out it's time to go. And I'll be like, I don't want to talk about it, chat. Just remind me, if she divorces me, to remove that as a channel points reward. Yeah? Because I really don't want to be updating you. I don't want to I'll have to change it to divorce update. I do love the stories about the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears, as it sounds absolutely apocalyptic. Well, they're the ones that gave people like severe diarrhea, weren't they? Who was that YouTuber? I used to live with a guy at drama school who was obsessed with this guy. He had kind of like long hair, and he was really loud, and he used to do like eating challenges that usually ended up with him being very violently sick. He was American. And I seem to remember he ate a load of old sugar-free Haribo gummy bears, like 2 kilos of them, until he just threw up. Who was that? 2 truths, 1 lie. The total amount of time I've spent outside of rural areas in total is about 3 years. I'm over 30 years old and my favourite colour is green. Outside of rural areas. I think your favourite colour is black. Ongum. The banana flavours are based on a different type of bananas. Oh, right. Fake watermelon sucks too. Pear flavour, top tier. Oh. Do people... Are pear drops a thing in other countries other than the UK? Can you still get pear drops? They were like hard boiled sweets, but they were pear and like acetone flavour. It was literally like sucking on like nail varnish. They were amazing. Can you still get those? Are they a thing in other countries? Pear drops, we called them. I have to admit, I'm very weak for fake grape flavour. Where are you finding these flavours? Fake grape? In what? Banana flavoured things are fake because it's based off a different species of banana. Okay. Why then? I used to work at a gummy candy store. We would separate our gummy bears by their flavour. Haribo bear flavours are just not that distinct. Sorry, not sorry. See? Dottie's right. You want the Albanese ones. Maybe if I tried an Albanese gummy bear, I might go, oh, I can taste the gooseberry. The tea cakes had an EMP in them. Jeff's final revenge for being forced to play Split Fiction. Yeah. Stop it, James. That's too sad to think of. What? She divorced me. I'll let her go. Set her free. There was a Fox News interview last week where they accused the guest of being an imposter. He looked so weird that the internet was convinced it was Mrs. Doubtfire's style full-face latex mask. Really? It's not the That wasn't a deep fake face, was it? I used to live with a man. I used to live with several men. Yeah, my student days. In fact, that guy I used to live with, I used to have a podcast with him. And that was when I met Wifey. And I was living with him and a couple of other people in London. And the day after the Brexit referendum, I knew at that point, because we're basically coming up to the 10-year anniversary, or it might have already passed. When the Brexit referendum was happening, I had already decided to move to Prague. And the night of the day of the referendum and the vote count, Wifey was in London visiting, and the next morning she's got a picture of me and this guy that I'm talking about sat at our kitchen table in London, like exhausted because we tried to stay up as long as possible to watch the results, and just looked completely ruined because we'd woken up to the news with barely any sleep. We'd woken up to the news that 52% of the vote had gone to leave the European Union. I was like, fuck, I'm about to go to Europe. I'm about to go to the European Union. Fuck me. So that's a nice anniversary that's coming up. There was a Finnish radio show where they took an overdose of zinc and then proceeded to be violently sick on live radio. Oh. Gruff, you've got to find the audio for that. Put it in NSFW on Discord. If you do get the wife update post-divorce, we'll give you full permission to just stare at the camera zooming in, playing the Curb Your Enthusiasm theme with a blunt look on your face rather than talk about it. Bob Weinhoff. Hello, Danda. You're cooking. Well, welcome. You're not missing anything. Acetone flavour. Yeah, it was like a really strong... It like back of the nose. Oh, they're so good. I wonder if you can still get them. That sounds horrible. No, they were delicious. Russia has pear-flavoured ball sweets. That might be them. Riv. I hope to see if I can find them. Next time I'm back in the UK, I'll try and go to a proper sweet shop and see if I can't get some pear drops. Pear drops, rhubarb and custard, boiled sweets as well. They were amazing. What else? What else did I used to like? What we called bonbons, which were a particular type of, it was like a toffee, like a very hard toffee, covered in kind of like a powdered fruit flavoured sugar. Fanta orange flavour is tasty, but far from orange. That's true. Bit like lemonade in the UK doesn't taste like lemons. My two truths and one lie. I never got drunk ever. I share my birthday with KCD2. I had 14 cats at some point in my life. I think the first one, Lara. I think you've never been drunk. It was just really weird lighting, bad camera, and a very bald man. Sounds familiar, Gruff. You don't like gummy candies, Itchy? I have to be in the mood. Much more of a chocolate chap. I'm a chocolate chap, personally. Is it just me, or are things just not tasting the same as they used to? Yeah, and everything's getting smaller. It's enshittification, Magusa. Shrinkflation plus enshittification. And shrinkification. Mexican Fanta is my... what is that? Tegerense. Is that... What is that? Is that... Oh, reference, right. There we go. That was... I was trying to be all international there. Tegerense. The Mexico version of food is always the best. Rishi Sunak, I remember, our once-time Prime Minister, used to boast about drinking Mexican Coca-Cola. I'm like, all right, mate. You're cool, aren't you? I left as Brexit was happening and came to America as Trump was happening. It was a bad time. It was 2016, Lee. Right? It was a fucky year. Put it that way. James is never going to catch up to chat now. Oh god, no, probably not. But that's good. You're keeping me yapping. If you don't mind a few minutes delay. You miss bonbons, Lee. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Get them in a paper bag. By the way, my lie was the over 30 thing. I'm in my mid-20s. Are you? No, so you do like the colour green. I'm wrong. So you got drunk many times. I also share my birthday with KCD too. So what was the other one? You've had 15 cats. Is that what it was? Shrimpification. Yeah, everybody unshrimp. Did James wish you a happy birthday? You're trying to get me into trouble, Dottie. I did actually. Twice. I share my birthday with the original release date of GTA 6. Oh, fuck. Away. He did on Discord, I did. And I did it live today, although of course it's late. But I did yesterday. I was in London the day when News of the World newspaper folded. Oh yeah. That's not around anymore, is it? Wasn't that because they were bugging Hugh Grant's phone or whatever? Isn't that what brought it down in the end? It was the fact of me not having 14 cats. My grandma, I only enjoyed them from time to time. She had 14 cats. Holy shit. Mexican Coke is just cane sugar, which is just normal Coke. I know, right? That's the... So, surely, in the UK, you also get... cane. I don't think we have high fructose corn syrup in the UK. I think if you buy Coca-Cola in Britain, it's the same shit. But I like Mexican Coke because I'm cool. We didn't have Sky growing up. That's my Rishi Sunak impression. It's not very good. Don't look him up. Don't look him up. He doesn't sound like that. Check. I'm gonna get. I see it, David. I'm gonna get to it. I don't know what you wrote. I'm gonna get to it. Remind me. No, Lara got drunk. Oh, you pinned it. Lara got drunk. Lara didn't have 14 cats. Přišel za mnou jeden Řek a ten mi řek, abych mu řek, kolik je... Oh, it's gone. Kolik je v Řecku řeckých řek. A já mu řek, že nejsem Řek, abych mu řek, kolik je v Řecku řeckých řek. You're testing my ř. How was that, David? Did you like it? It was a joke about Greek people and speaking, right? I didn't follow it. I was focused on the pronunciation. I don't know what I just said. I probably just cancelled myself. Something about Greek people. I understand the Mexican Coke is situation after going to Mexico because even though I'm not a big Coca-Cola drinker, they make their Coke with cane sugar and it absolutely slaps. So what does American Coke taste like? It must taste awful, no? Brexit seemed so long ago, completely forgot it was within my adult lifetime. COVID kind of washed everything else out for me. God, it was a shitty few years, wasn't it?
Amazing!
Oh, goodness. Badgy boy, thank you very much. Thank you for the gift sub. That's very kind. I read about it too. You can only change the recipe without telling anyone. Otherwise, even if blind testing shows that people can't tell the old and new versions apart, as soon as you tell them, they imagine it. Oh, really? Mexican Coke is the best, though. Maybe they use better sugar. I have a brilliant idea. How about we play words and James plays too instead of being disruptive? That's a terrible idea. Where's the fun in that? I don't want to beat you all. Europe simply doesn't produce the amount of corn necessary for syrup. Oh, is that right? I assumed it would be because EU food regulations would say that it was horrible poison. I never got drunk. I tried a lot, but apparently the only thing Oh no, you said that you've never got drunk, so that was true. Right, yeah, so I'm confused, yes. Apparently the only thing it does is make me slightly tipsy and hurt my liver. Yeah, it's not worth it. Except it is delicious. Oh my god, I could go for a beer right now. I now drink very moderately. Okay, yeah, there's drinking and there's drinking, isn't there? It's a tongue twister. Man, was it. You're officially Czech. I think you maxed out your Ż skill. Extra XP doesn't add to it anymore. I was struggling with Řeckých to go from a R to a t to a k. That was tricky. Missing the stream, but enjoy Hens Day. Thanks, Badgy Boy, if you're still here. You're not missing any KCD. I should change the name of the stream, shouldn't I? I should do that, actually. Hang on. Just in case anybody appears. X Hens Day. And we're just chatting. We're just chatting shit, aren't we? There we go. Hopefully that's updated. A little bit more accurate. Corn syrup Coke is alright, but when you have the option, always go with the Mexican Coke. It might be that it's in glass too. I don't know. Yeah. That usually makes you feel better. Colin might not still be here, but Colin was saying that Iron Brew is better out of a glass bottle. I could believe it. I'm saying it again, I absolutely cannot wait for the new Metro game. Coops is so hyped. When's it coming out? I think American Coke just doesn't hit the same. It's ironic, really, that that's where it's from. It must just be much cheaper for them to make it that way. Unfortunately, everybody uses corn syrup, so it's not much different. You know what gives me the most Czech about James when he says Slovakian? It's just a dialect of Czech. That makes me so proud. Did I say that? Sorry, Slovaks. But it is. It's got to be, right? I'm pretty sure there are other countries in the world. Like, if you went to... I mean, China's a strange example. Because there are different types of Chinese, obviously. But I reckon even within Mandarin, you would probably find bigger differences than between Czech and Slovak. Surely, says the guy who's never spoken Chinese in his entire life. I think you could find bigger differences in English, different regional variations of English than between Czech and Slovak. I'm cancelled on Slovakian Twitch. Do they have the internet in Slovakia? Yeah. I do like my wine though. Well, you're Italiano. It must be. Oh god, I can't wait to play Indiana Jones again. I really missed that game. I almost spoiled it for myself the other day. Somebody followed me on Instagram and I was looking at their account and they're also a streamer and they were also playing Indiana Jones and I saw like 1 second of a cutscene I hadn't seen before. I was like, oh for fuck, no, fuck, stop, no. God, I missed that game. I've got to get this shit sorted out. But of course there won't be any indie for another week and a half anyway. I miss it. Indie. It's also I'm giving Magusa benefit of the doubt on not liking Heinz baked beans. If I remember correctly, the standards for exported food are higher than the ones staying local in America. Oh. So American Heinz is worse. Despite the fact that they're an American company, which I learnt from Riv, I assume. I had imported Baja Blast once, and I probably would have hated it less if it had been artificially sweetened instead. Yeah, the import shop here in Prague that I buy stuff from occasionally, Candy Store it's called, they used to stock tea cakes but haven't for like a year or more, sadly. I would maybe pick up things occasionally in there like Milk Duds I've discovered I really like. Americans. That's one of my favourite American treats. What did I get in there recently? Oh, Tim Tams. I got the Tim Tams in there. But a couple of years ago, I got some Swedish fish from there, which I'd never had before. And they were the American ones, and they were amazing. Like, that was the best gummy sweet I had ever had. It was incredible. And then, I don't know, a year went by, and I went back there, and I saw the Swedish fish again. I was like, I've got to get them. And then they were like rubbish. They were really bland and they were like rubbery. They weren't that kind of smooth, chewy. And I looked at the back and it said that they were made in the Netherlands. So that was why. We stopped getting the American ones and we started getting the shitty ones that would have been better if it had actually been bad for me. Bloody European Union. December, so I have time to stream all the games. Oh, nice. Everyone going to be educated on the cinematic masterpiece that is Metro. Everybody go and follow Coops if you haven't already. Coops and Dando are two of my mods who stream. Noah, gonna start anytime soon, please. Noah, you could do animation streams, right? You could do it on animation or like artwork streams. Have you ever thought about doing that? Maybe you've already done it. I've never asked you. You should. I would totally watch that. Mandarin sounds like a yardie explaining that someone has entered the building. I would do an impression of that. I can't, Coops. I can't do that. Oh, shit. Yardie. I tell you what I would love to play on stream. Put this in your brain box, especially Riv, who remembers everything, is The Getaway. Do you think I could play that on the PlayStation 5? I fucking loved that game as a kid. I love The Getaway. It's janky as all hell nowadays, probably. But what a vibe. So good. That you could drive real cars in sort of real places in London. It was amazing. A language is dialect with an army and a navy, exactly. I also can't wait for you to play Indiana Jones again. I know. I miss him. Indy. We need the Satisfyer costume for the indie stream. Where would I even get that, B? Where is it? American Heinz is awful. Oh, why? Heinz isn't good unless you cook them, and even then it's mid. See, now I'm curious to try American Heinz beans. I haven't spoken Mandarin, but have been exposed to the different Chinese languages. I can confirm Mandarin sounds completely different from Cantonese or the other dialects. Well, are they considered different languages? Mandarin and Cantonese, for instance? Would they be classed as different languages, or are they dialects of Chinese? Because if they're called dialects of Chinese, well then, yeah, definitely. Slovak is a dialect. Oh, at that point, you probably have to say that, like, all of the Slavic languages are just dialects of each other. Swedish fish is a name of candy. Yes, at least I think I'm remembering that correctly. Everyone needs to try beans on toast. Get 2 slices of bread, toast it, lather the butter on, add a bit of grated cheese, add the beans on top, covering around 80% of the toast. Add cheese on top of the beans, let it melt a bit, add salt and pepper for taste, add a dash of hot sauce. Do you ever try a bit of Worcestershire sauce in yours, Coops? Fuck, I want some beans on toast now. Fuck you, Coops. Jesus, fuck. I've only got tea cakes here. He's complaining about tea cakes. I'm a sucker for Sour Patch Kids. I've never been much of a sour guy. Like, it's fine. It's just, if I'm gonna waste the calories, perhaps drawing and talking at the same time is hard work. Nah, you'd manage it. Just put some music on in the background. I'd be all over that. You could I think, like, if you did it as like not like tutorials per se, but sort of explaining what you're doing it as you're doing it, I think that would be super chill. I'm not really a sweets enjoyer. I know so few of them. Get on it, Lara. You must have some great ones in Italy, no? I'm not remembering if it has cars. Oh no. But we get to destroy the cars, Riv, and we get to shoot people. No? And it's an old game. Hello, Christine. Catching you all live for the first time. Got to shout out Noah J. That channel is heckin' rad. It's so good, isn't it? At least today we get to enjoy some of Noah's artwork. Welcome in. I'm going to say Christine. Christine Heath. Welcome in. Not beans again. Let's play words. Oh, beans. James, if I'd sew a Satisfyer costume for you, would you wear it? No, probably not, Bean. How would you even... What would the shipping even be from Japan? I've got distracted. Now I have to go. Have a nice stream. Hope you can fix your monitor. Thanks, Draxus. Thanks for stopping by. You've probably already gone. Gonna go squash, so... Workout. You're gonna go playing squash. We'll enjoy it. Watch out for those eyes. Just looked it up. Does not appear The Getaway is on PS Store, but it could be a regional release different. Okay. I'll have a look. Thanks, Holcomb. Thanks for looking, though. Beans on toast. Beans on toast. You meant the channel art. Yes. Well, this channel is basically all Noah's doing anyway. But yeah, the art is insane. The only beans on toast that I really liked was in Mexico City, where it was white beans on wheat bread with bacon and avocado added to it. I could just imagine a British person being presented with that in Mexico. And they go, oh, thank you, but have you not got any normal beans? Cantonese speaker. It's considered a dialect of Chinese. I can pick out words in Mandarin based on similar tones, but it does sound distinct most of the time. Ah, fascinating. Because China should have like 4 or 5 time zones. It's only got one, but it's so big. I find it hard to be less distinct than Slovak and Czech. I'm going to stop. The Slovak's going to kill me. Convoluted nickname based on the movie The Other Guys. I have seen that. Give us the lore on that, Christine. Christineth. How should I be saying it? Or Christ. Christineth. Sour Patch definitely corrodes my mouth, but only after eating a whole bag. Clearly I must try Scandinavian candy for the superior corrosive factor. If it's not burning your mouth, it's not sour enough, right? I would bring it over personally once I'm back in Austria. That's how much I'd love to see it happen. I think I would upset some people. I suspect you're so talented, B, that there are people that would be triggered by a Satisfyer costume with me in it. I'd never live it down. I mean, I'm all for satisfaction, but to actually look like an implement, I'd probably get too hot as well. If it was anything like the one you shared on Discord, that looks sweaty. Lenka, get in here. I haven't heard from Lenka today, Riv. I don't know if Lenka's in. There's a couple of people in on YouTube. But Lenka hasn't made herself known yet. Will Ferrell's ex-wife in the movie is named Christineth. Really? Did they make that name up? That sounds like a fake name. Uh-oh. Is your name actually isn't Christineth, is it? Christineth. My grandma had a mountain dialect of Chinese that was pretty distinct. It practically sounded like a different language. I couldn't understand her very well without my mother around to help translate. See, I don't think a Czech person would ever say that if they were like, my grandma was Slovakian and I couldn't understand it without my mum around. You'd lose some words, but I just don't think it would happen. Not that I speak either of those languages. Certainly not Slovak. Czech, I'm sort of getting there. Apparently my r is pretty good, so I'm told, by a native. For sour gummies, I love to eat red band sour gummies. They used to corrode your tongue very fast, but according to my sister, they aren't as sour anymore. Red band. That reminds me of, was I talking to you guys about, what was that cinnamon chewing gum? Was I talking to you about that? Or was I talking to wifey about that? That's bad. I've got you mixed up in my mind. I'm married to you now, chat, in my brain. What was it called? It was called Red something. You do vaguely remember. Big Red. Yeah. Big Red. Yeah, exactly. I did speak of cinnamon gum. Yeah. Because my granddad used to chew it, and sometimes it just pops into my brain that if I were to try it again, it would like transport me back to being like 6 years old when he was handing out this very spicy gum. And I keep thinking I should try it. But it's probably like what we were just talking about. I bet it doesn't taste the same anymore. I bet it's missing all of the good stuff that used to make it like the real deal. It probably wouldn't be the same anymore, would it? Yes, they did. My name is Christina. Okay, there you go. Good. Your name's not Christineth. That must have been a joke, right? That, like, what's the most annoying name you can think of as a made-up name? Just call her Christineth. Christineth! Speaking of languages, I was originally from the Philippines, and for such a small group of islands, we have a lot of different languages. Like, I speak Tagalog, but I cannot understand someone who speaks Ilocano or Bisaya. Those are all new on me, HE. Wow. English is an official language of the Philippines, right? Is that right? Since it was an American... It was an American colony, wasn't it? At one point, officially. America, who doesn't believe in imperialism. Wasn't the Philippines technically an American colony or a protectorate or something? Palette destroyer. Sour Altoids. Altoid, you would say, right? How are we saying almond, chat, in English? Is it? We've spoken about this before. Do you hear the L? Is it almond or is it almond? Would I like some? Oh, what, Big Red? You don't have to. You don't have to get me any Sharka. Can you even buy it here? If that's what you're asking, I'm curious to try it, but can you even get it here? When I was a kid, my brother had me eat a spoonful of cinnamon. I swear I almost died back then. Was that... You're young enough for that when that was a YouTube trend, B? Love Big Red, but I can't get it anymore. Oh. I've warmed up to cinnamon desserts, but I don't really like cinnamon-flavoured stuff. I don't really like cinnamon-flavoured stuff either. It's quite big here. Wifey's a big cinnamon fan, but it doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I don't remember particularly liking Big Red, but I'm curious to try it again, just for the memories. It started out as a Spanish colony, and then the Americans took it over after the English failed to take it over. Fuck! Shit! We did try. Almond, almond, almond. Silent L on west coast of US. Okay, so I was right. Almond for Bostonians. Almond. Bostonian? Is it Bostonian? It was way before the YouTube trend. Oh wow, maybe your brother started it. I know where to buy cinnamon gum, but it's not Big Red. Oh, okay. I'm right, aren't I, Sharka? Or David? That cinnamon's like a big thing in like Czech sweets, right? Or Czech baking. I feel like cinnamon ends up in a lot of stuff. It's quite popular here. I mean, I like cinnamon in things, but not fake cinnamon. Okay, which is what would be in Big Red, surely. Haritman. It was for a time. The general plan was to help prop them up for a while, but then the imperialists got involved and we went back to plan in the 30s, help prepare for self-rule by 45. Then, well, the rest is history. So it's sort of like, okay, we'll take you on as a colony, but only for a few years. English is not the official language, it's Tagalog, but you are correct. The US has a lot of influence, including our education format. We learn subjects using English and Tagalog. Okay. I thought it was an official language, not the... Because countries can have more than one official language, right? Maybe I misheard that somewhere. My brother's just as much of a menace as I am. I doubt that, B. Has your brother ever tried to make someone wear a satisfier? Bostonians. Yeah. Get in the care. No wonder there's a book called All the Countries We've Ever Invaded, and that's about the UK. Is it really? It's a pretty long list. You ever seen that map of the British Empire at its highest point? I don't know, it was like maybe right at the end of the 19th century, maybe very beginning of the 20th century, and all the pink bits. Wasn't there a book called The Pink Bits? Because the imperial maps, they used to paint the colonies in pink for some reason. Pink was a very colonial British colour. We used to like pink for some reason. Bostonian. That's what I thought it was. Almond Mantelli. Is it Mantelli in Finnish, Noah? Well, you say it's a Czech thing. Czechs are huge on cinnamon. And also, for some unknown reason, Mark. Yeah, who the fuck, what the fuck, why? Don't mention that shit here, David. I'm not going down the poppy seed route again. I'm not doing it. In my childhood, I heard our former neighbour used to chew birch branches so his wife wouldn't notice that he'd been smoking. That was his gum. Did that work? Birch branches. Isn't birch... Birch has a kind of a smoky... Because there's a soap. There's like a soap. It's like a... I think it's fairly typical in Russia. Riv might know. It's maybe from silver birch, and it stinks of smoke. I use it sometimes because it's good for sensitive skin. I get a little bit of eczema on my hands sometimes. And mother-in-law suggested that I try this Russian soap. And I think it's made from birch sap or something. And it smells like a fire. It smells like wood smoke. So maybe that was it. Did it work? Anna? We have two officials. Okay. There's a really good book called The Bounty after a series of ships that were on their way to capture the Philippines. They got stranded off the coast of Chile near Drake's Passage. It's a really good read and done by the same author who wrote Flowers of the Killer Moon. Well, about The Bounty, Magusa. As in the mutiny on the Bounty. Is that what you mean? It smells delicious. Apparently it does work. Really? You've got to be able to recognise a birch tree, though, haven't you? Imperialism is quite cutesy. Mantelli's from German Mandel, I'm pretty sure. Yes, and they're Mandler in Czech, of course. So the German name is spread across a lot of European languages, it sounds like. If I remember correctly, there's a story from the Spanish-American War of the American ships firing a warning barrage at a fort, which caused the commander to personally row out to greet the ships because he had not been resupplied in months and could not return the greeting. He only then found out the US was at war with Spain and surrendered without a fight. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. Did someone say poppy seed? No. Birch ash. Yes. Oh, so you do know it, Riv. So it is. Oh, so that's why it smells of smoke, because it's ash. I still wish Hong Kong stayed under the UK control, despite the history behind why that happened. Yeah, that was a weird transition, wasn't it? That happened relatively recently, didn't it? Like, it was 25 years from 1997, wasn't it? So what was that, 2022? Wasn't that long ago? It's in Cyrillic. Birch ash used to be used in soap. I mean, it kind of works. I've got the liquid stuff because we had the bar and it stank. It was like there was a fire in the corner of the bathroom. So I've got the liquid stuff in, a little pump bottle now. So at least it's contained. One of the old soda companies has a birch beer whose recipe goes back to the 1880s. There used to be a lot of weird sodas, weren't there, back in the day? Until they settled on like cola and lemonade and maybe cherry, and I too have a very sensitive British type hands. Do you? Yeah, mine get very sore. I need to use some moisturiser actually. For such a small country, the audacity was outrageous. Still like that to this day. We are a little bit. We're a bit chopsy as a nation, aren't we? I don't know. Did it work? But funny story, they were also very religious people. Leon over on YouTube, Anna, says that apparently it does work and it smells delicious. The Mutiny on the Bounty, yeah. Have you seen the Anthony Hopkins movie, Magusa? It's pretty good. Anthony Hopkins, a young Liam Neeson, Daniel Day-Lewis. Who else is in that? It's a good film. Sir, birch trees are one of the most recognisable trees in Europe. Yeah. If you're educated, Riv. This is me we're talking about. I'm glad if I recognise something as a tree. Like, that looks like a tree. Mutiny of the Bounty was crazy, I know, right? Because they just stayed there, didn't they? Speaking of smoky Russian caravan tea is so delicious. Lapsang Souchong. Oh, I've not tried that. 1997, yeah. I believe there's another 30 years until Hong Kong becomes fully incorporated into China. Wasn't it like 1997? Who was out there? Prince Charles, as he was at the time? God, it might have been Andrew, actually. Oh, fuck. Someone was out there. And they said there's going to be a 25 or 30 year transition from this point. So that's when you started seeing all the journalists and stuff getting arrested a couple of years ago. Potash is a traditional soap ingredient for sure. I mean, I guess it's abrasive, right? Throwing tomatoes. What, at me? Why? I haven't seen it, but I know that there's some rumours about Martin Scorsese making adaptation of the book The Bounty. Oh yeah? There's been a couple of film versions of that story. I don't know if that particular book. But yeah, I mean, it's a very well-known story, I think, at least in Britain, obviously. Birch bark is great kindling for campfires. Yeah, it's all curly and dry, isn't it? It's like paper, basically, isn't it? Throw poppy seeds. I will grab you by the sleeve in Rattay and show you a birch tree. Oh, right, I see. Wanted to say by the scruff, but A, no scruff, and B, can't reach. I don't have a scruff. A scruff. Oh, is scruff hair? Can you grab like the back of my shirt? Wouldn't that still be the scruff? Scruff of the neck? And you can't reach. You're assuming you're shorter than me, Riv, or you're shorter than everybody? Hums the Great Escape theme instead. Oh, that's another great movie. I haven't seen that for years. Important for sure, but as an American, it's very unknown. However, it pops up a lot in our literary culture in the form of Moby Dick. What, Mutiny on the Bounty? Yeah, as an American, I would imagine you wouldn't... Yeah, it's just, you know, it's sort of one of our stories. It's like our history, I guess. I'm shorter than Danda. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, fuck. I'm so sorry, Riv. Danda's tiny. Danda for scale. Well, I have met Danda, so yes. And there's that great picture of Danda with Coops for extreme scale. Coops is a big lad. Someone better live stream from Ratai for the poor, sick North Americans. Well, Doheny surely will be, yeah. Zdeniak is it's his event, right? So he'll be streaming it, surely. No? And what you call a Giftswerk in German. What is that? God's gift. Yeah, stream Ratai. Let me be part of this. Well, you should have gone to Japan, should you be? It was very inconsiderate of you. Kick him in the shin and point at Birch. Be like, oh my god, there's a Riv down there. What is Giftswerk? Come on, translate it for an idiot. Maybe it's an American thing, but I'm surprised Shackleton the Expedition hasn't been a movie yet. Has it not? There must be. I've got a feeling. I'm really bad on polar expeditions, but I got a feeling. Well, I know that Gabriel did when he lived in London, he did a BBC radio drama about one of those expeditions. Maybe it was Shackleton. And all I remember is I did listen to it. That it was a long time ago. Dominic West was the lead. And maybe he was playing Shackleton and Gabriel was playing. Apparently there was an Australian doctor or something that was on the expedition with, I think it was Shackleton maybe. Olga, maybe you would know. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Today's quiz. What the fuck is James on about? Although this does take me back to the time where I was actively pursuing a job in Antarctica on McMurdo Base. No way. Magusa, you've lived such a crazy life. Carol Baskin, Antarctica? There's not many big cats on Antarctica, right? Yet. That was going to be Magusa's job. Introduce tigers and gibbons to the South Pole. Giftswerk means poison dwarf. Oh god. Tracks. Kenneth Branagh made a 2-part TV movie. Watch that. Oh. Poison dwarf. There's a miniseries. Okay. When was Shackleton? That was like early 20th century, right? Like before the First World War? Or between? No, it was before the First World War, wasn't it? Must be a generational thing. I'm very familiar with Mutiny on the Bounty and I'm American. Okay. Maybe. I think the Anthony Hopkins movie probably popularised it internationally. A Giftswerk is literally a venomous dwarf, a short person who's to be reckoned with. It does sound familiar. I am thy reckoning. Because you can't see them coming, right? And like Noah said, suddenly they're like biting your ankle. Sorry, texting fingers sore from knitting. Oh, Laurel, never apologise for knitting. Never apologise. Ever. Never apologise. I love that. My dad used to call me a Giftswerk too, because I kept being a menace. Poison dwarf. What the heck is James on about? I'm on tea cakes. And it's making me crazy. So they would freeze before they Tauntaun reached the first marker. Before their Tauntaun. What's a Tauntaun? This is the time where I was... Oh. You're talking about the cats. This is a time when I was obsessed with getting on Antarctica before it melted. It's actually extremely competitive, and you have to fly out to Colorado for the job interview before they decide to ship you to New Zealand and then Antarctica. Wow. I can imagine it is very competitive, because you can't just go to Antarctica, right? It's sort of like the Earth equivalent of like a moon mission or something, right? Because it's probably really expensive and you have to be very specifically trained, probably, right? Beyond Endurance, an audio play. A Gabriel Andrews played Frank Hurley. He was the photographer on the mission. There you go. Gruff's got it. Endurance sailed out on the day the Great War started. Holy shit, am I good. Brazilian Kraut, about 1914. I thought it was the Marlon Brando movie. And Endurance, was Endurance Shackleton? There you go, so everybody can go and listen to Endurance from the BBC. To hear a young Gabriel Andrews give another wonderful performance, mate. I never made it past the interview, unfortunately, because they like when someone is a jack of all trades, in case anything wrong happens. And you're a master of one, Magusa. You're the big cat wrangler. What is German for a venomous Canadian? Shackleton's expedition was one with inadequate gear. They got stranded in Antarctica. Everybody made it out alive, even the guy who had a heart attack. Oh. Okay. Crossed Drake's Passage on life rafts. Bloody hell. Where's Drake's Passage? Is that from... That's from the southern tip of... Chile? Is Chile... No. Is Chile the most southern point of South America? Isn't the Tauntaun the animal from Star Wars? Oh, right, that would make sense, yeah. Tauntaun is what Luke Skywalker crawled inside of in order not to freeze. Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know Star Wars, sorry, chap. Sorry. Completely passed me by, like Pokemon, don't kill me. Hello, Jabulix. Greetings, how you doing? No, mostly scientists there. You do have auxiliary staff, but those people typically are the type to have either bachelor's or master's degrees in their field of study while working a janitorial position. Oh shit, really? Like massively overqualified just to get in the door. Had a buddy who worked in Antarctica for a summer. Oh wow. So the sun never set, I have to assume, right? I recently read about an Italian concept for a mission to Proxima Centauri that would last 200 years. They would first isolate the people in Antarctica for a few decades to see who could handle it. Oh shit. Can you still stream? I would do that. Wifey would understand. Meanwhile, with sea ice melt, Canada literally has to start defending the Northwest Passages. Oh. What, from Alaska, you mean? From the Americans. Sorry, Americans. That's from the tip of South America to the shores of Antarctica. Yes, Endurance was Shackleton's ship. It was rediscovered somewhere in 2020. Really? Okay. Sorry, Gabriel, I've completely forgotten about it. I did listen to it, I liked it. I liked your performance a lot, mate. So yeah, I think Dominic West played Shackleton. Is it Dominic West? Is that who I'm thinking of? The guy from The Wire? Isn't that Dominic West? Is known for being a ship killer due to how rough the seas can be, considering that it's the joining point between the Atlantic and the Pacific. Oh, I see. Two big oceans. Also, sorry not sorry, blame Riveting Rove for telling me to come here. I blame Riv for everything. Happy birthday, Riv. Unfortunately, most of the expedition members would go on to fight and die in World War I. Oh shit. Yeah, Australians World War I is not a good story. Sadly, the documentary about the discovery of the Endurance decided to have it narrated by an AI-generated voice of Ernest Shackleton. Gross. What the fuck? Why? Get Gabriel in. He'd be perfect. Has anybody listened to his Wake in Fright yet? Oh, such a good book. And such a good read as well. No, in the summer it's complete darkness. However, in the winter the sun never sets. Oh, so... What? You mean like North Hemisphere summer? But the South Hemisphere summer is just the summer. It's just it happens in like December, right? Wait, if you want really good Arctic content, watch Kingdom of the White Wolf. It's so good. Okay. Kingdom of the White Wolf, what's that about? Ah, like our summer when the sun never really sets and winter's are eternal darkness. Where are you, Jabulix? I'm sure you've said before, if you don't mind saying. Where are you? Not in Antarctica, I hope. Yes, The Wire, yeah. Oh, he's so good. During the official inquiry into the Titanic disaster, they had Shackleton as an expert witness to tell the people what icebergs are made of. Fuck, did they really? Did they? I know that there were 2 inquiries. There was one, they had one in America, and then they had one in Britain as well. I remember that. I think I told you guys about Ship of Dreams, I think it was called. It was a really good podcast about the Titanic. I learned so much about it. There's so many myths about the Titanic. And it was really, really nice soundscape. Paul McGann narrated it, and he's got a fantastic voice. Love Paul McGann. And also he does talk a lot about how his grandfather, I think, was on the Titanic. He was in the boiler room. I won't tell you any more than that. But yeah, Ship of Dreams by Paul McGann is really, really good. It's like 12 episodes. I'd highly recommend it. Blame and thank. Yeah, exactly. Riv, I blame you, but thanks. We love you, Riv. We do. I do everything around here. Constantly sending people to Discord. Remember, everything south of the equator is opposite, so the winters are warmer and full of sunlight, and the summers are colder and full of darkness. Yeah, but it's the bright, warm months are the summer, right? So it's opposite in that it's the other time of the year from Europe, right? You still call it the summer, like December. It's like in Australia now, they're going into the winter, aren't they? Right? It's still the winter, even though it's our summer, right? You're in Finland, Jabulix. Yeah. Buddy was there in Antarctic summer. Yeah, that's what I thought. Antarctic summer, so like our winter. The White Wolf, it's a docuseries about Ellesmere Island in Canada where they study Arctic wolves to see what their natural natures are since they've never encountered humans. Wow. I was going to say, how did they do that? But I should watch the documentary. Probably. Cameras, I guess. Maybe. Camera traps. So interesting. I'm a big Titanic fan. The ship. You're a Titanic fan. I'm just a huge fan of something. Yeah, Ship of Dreams, Jabulix. Check it out. Noiser Network? I think, was it Noiser? Very, very good. And then I said that, it just so happened I listened to that. My sister suggested it. I listened to it. And then we went to Belfast and we went to the Titanic Centre where they built the Titanic in Belfast. And me and my sister had listened to this podcast, so we were super hyped. Very sad. In case you didn't know, spoilers, it sank. I also love the tradition in Antarctica where they have in which they watch The Thing after the last ray of sunlight is gone for the next 6 months, along with watching The Shining midway through the total darkness. What the fuck? Really? I can't do The Thing. I can't watch The Thing. Not again. That film traumatized me as a kid. I can't watch it. The bit with the sled dogs is like, oh, anything with dogs and horses. I saw the Warhorse show, not that Warhorse, the Michael Morpurgo book that was adapted at the National Theatre in the UK did. There's a stage version of it. Is it a musical? I don't think you can call it a musical. That absolutely destroyed me. The one with the horse puppets. Oh my god. Brilliant show, but I was a mess. Isn't there a semi-accurate German movie about the Titanic taken from statements by survivors that's now lost media because the Nazis made it and didn't preserve it? I thought the Nazis were really good at preserving stuff. It's just one dude with a camera and a few remote cameras. Okay. I'll have to check that out. A spoiler's big iceberg. Yeah, because the whole thing with the iceberg, right? Sorry, I don't want to go on about it too long. I don't want to spoil it. The thing with the iceberg was the Titanic was designed to withstand a head-on collision with an iceberg. It was built that way, because that's what they expected to be the danger, right? You hit an iceberg head on when you're steaming along, however many knots. But on the bridge, they saw the iceberg coming. In fact, they could smell the icebergs before they could see them, which was really creepy. In the dark, they knew they were out there because they could smell them, but they couldn't see them. They saw it, and in a split-second decision, the first mate, or the first officer, because the captain was asleep, he decided to turn. He tried to steer around it, because if they'd had a head-on collision, a couple of hundred of people probably would have died at the front of the ship, at the head of the ship, the bow. But the ship would have stayed afloat, so he tried to go around it to obviously try and avoid any loss of life, and that's how you ended up with the Morse code down the side of the ship, which is what fucked it in the end. That's like one of 1,000 awesome facts in that podcast. I should be on commission. I love the thing. Oh, B. Does your brother love it? You really are a Giftsveg. Titanic's boiler. It's so good. It's terrifying. At least the Olympics served a full career. Titanic's nearly identical sister ship, did it? Honestly, the Museum of Belfast would probably be the only Titanic museum I'd want to visit. It's very, very well done. It's very, very tasteful. It's quite expensive, but it's very tastefully done. And they do actually have some... There's not much, but they do actually have some items from down there. But it's like a gravesite. They shouldn't be disturbing it. Fucking Cameron down there, sticking his nose in. That's like people's final resting place. Sled Dogs. Have you seen the movie Togo? Very good. No, I haven't. If it's got anything to do with dogs getting hurt, I'm not interested. Nazi Titanic is on YouTube. Oh. I watched the Warhorse movie with Tom Hiddleston in theatres, and that was the first time I wept at the cinema. Really? I haven't seen the movie. Maybe I should watch it, but I've just said I don't like it. Don't like it. The Ring was my childhood trauma horror movie. I don't think I've watched it since, but I do love horror movies now. I guess it's watching stuff at the right time. I'll tell you what really freaked me out when I was young was Matt Stone and Trey Parker's first movie. I think it was pre-South Park. Cannibal the Musical. That totally freaked me out. And I have to assume that was technically a comedy. That completely freaked me out. Even to the point that, at the end of South Park, there's the like production company title with the plane, and it goes da 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 da. That's from Cannibal the Musical. Whenever I used to hear that, it used to give me like a little chill because it reminded me of that film. Oh, take a sip, says Roop. I'm taking a sip. I don't have any tea left. I've got some water. Thanks, Roop. Everybody drink. But I haven't seen The Ring. Wifey has. She said she left the cinema. It freaked her out too much. I'm going to go on a sleep expedition across the living room to my bedroom. Wish me luck. Good luck, Noah. I'm surprised you've taken this long. I hope it's not too cold. Safe dream travels, yeah. 9-9, Noah. Watch out for bergs. Hit them head on. If you see one, Noah, just go straight into it. Don't try and steer around it. It's not worth it. I'm just a huge horror movies. You're a huge horror movie fan. Of course, just don't make me watch them. Wasn't that side of the ship weakened too because of a burning coal pocket? Employees couldn't put it out. Oh, maybe. That's possibly a fact I've forgotten. Because that was another thing, right? The coal in the ship was piled up in two huge, things on either side of the ship. And as they were taking the coal from it, they had to take it equally from each side. Otherwise, the ballast of the whole ship would be off kilter. So the coal was actually ballast, and they had to do it equally to keep the symmetry on the ship. There was so much coal, and that was where Paul McGann's granddad was. I think it was granddad or Uncle Jimmy. Talks a lot about Uncle Jimmy. It's getting late here. My writing skill is declining. Oh crikey, yeah, it must be the middle of the night for you, B. Scary fact, the 50s movie adaptation A Night to Remember uses a couple of clips from the Nazi Titanic. I don't know why. I guess they wanted to save money. Well, I mean, I'm sure technically Nazi cinema was good. In a technical sense. Not in a content way. But they probably made good films in the same way that they made good tanks, right? Technically. It's so funny you can smell ice because it's mainly made up of ionized water, yeah. I'd never heard of that before. But like these experienced sailors, they recognise the smell of icebergs. And obviously they're terrified of it. Togo's the story about the Alaskan medicine delivery that Balto has been getting all the credit for. Oh, I don't know that film either. Alaskan medicine delivery, okay. I remember liking the film Warhorse. I cried buckets, but it's been years and years. I'm not surprised, Shadika. It got me too. The story. I haven't read the book. Matt and Trey are on another level. They are. South Park's still going, isn't it? I haven't watched it for a long time. The two movies that freaked me out the most as a child were Jeepers Creepers, because we lived near a bunch of farms with tons of cornfields, and Poltergeist, because we watched that movie the month we moved into a new house in the middle of a cornfield and farmland. So you've got an issue with cornfields, Magusa. That's why you don't like American Coke. All the corn. Children of the Corn. That's another one. What is it with Corn? And that band, they were kind of scary as well, weren't they, Corn? They were scary, no? One of the scariest films I've ever seen is The Witch with Anya Taylor-Joy. Very simple, very effective thrills. Okay. Or Vivage? Witch. They filmed on a ship that was bombed by the RAF in 1945 and thousands were killed. Ooh. The RAF were good at that. The Nazi film industry was in competition with the American one. And they were here as well, weren't they? Barrandov. They took over Barrandov here in Prague. Done a lot of work there. The Nazis were in there. Filthy swines. That's harsh on pigs. My first horror movie was The Haunting, and it was once again made me fall in love with haunted abandoned houses. Have you seen American Horror Story, B? I did like that. Because that isn't really horror. It was like really good kind of performances and writing. I like that. And the first one is about a house, isn't it? If you really stretch the meaning, could ice be classified as a rock? It's solid and contains lots of minerals. I don't think so, Roop. I see where you're coming from, but no, probably, says the non-geologist. One of the Titanic survivors, Lawrence Beasley, snuck on the set of The Night to Remember to act in it, but was kicked out. The fuck? They didn't make good tanks, though. Later Nazi tanks were notorious for constantly breaking down. Oh, no. I bet their films got worse as well. Yuri Korn is not scary. No, he's great. Cornfields are scary. They used to have a ton of haunted corn mazes in my area, so I grew up a rather scared child. Were they actually haunted, Magusa? Do you believe in ghosts? Who here believes in ghosts, actually? Do we actually think that haunting is a thing? They styled it Vivage. Okay. I've not heard of that. Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? You think that popular quote would teach people of the second person singular in early Bond English? Wouldst thou like to live deliciously? Yeah, that was our old formal second person, wasn't it? Oh yeah, I watched AHS, James. Oddly enough, my favourite season was Freak Show. It was so tragic. I love that about it. That was a really good one. The circus one. I haven't seen the later ones. I think I saw like the first 3 or 4, I think. My sister, the one who told me about the Titanic podcast, she's a huge horror fan. Somebody mentioned Jeepers Creepers. She used to watch all of that stuff. Like when we were kids, she was the only one in our family who was watching like Silence of the Lambs and Jeepers Creepers and things like that. I didn't get it, but she's a big kind of horror and kind of psychological thriller type fan. That's always been her jam. Which is very odd if you meet her. You would never guess that if you met her. Me. What about you, Lee? What about you? Did I miss something? Oh, that you believe in ghosts. Oh, I see. I don't believe in ghosties. So Lee does. Jabulix doesn't. Ghosts, I don't, but I wish they did. They seem rad. Okay, so that's 2 no's, 1 yes. Sai believes, that's 2 each. I'm a ghost skeptic. That's 3-2 against. I believe in ghosts. Okay, it's 3 all. If I remember correctly, their armor was too heavy. We're still tanks. I have a big reason to believe, though. I completely understand why people don't. Okay. I don't believe in ghosts. However, there have been situations that I can't explain readily without getting into the supernatural statistics. Yeah, sometimes there are some weird situations. You're like, maybe. How else would you explain it? I think I stopped watching American Horror Story after Hotel, 5th season, I think. I don't know if I got as far as that one. Was the Carnival one, Freak Show was the 4th, wasn't it, B? Was that the 4th one? That might have been when I stopped. I don't really believe in ghosts and the supernatural, but if I get an odd feeling in a dark space or someone else starts freaking out, I will get scared. I think that's very natural, right? You can't see in the dark. I went to a lot of supposedly haunted places. They were all old, isolated places with no ghosts whatsoever. But if someone's isolated, then you're at risk of being attacked or something falling on you or something like that. I think it's a rational thing to be scared in places that are thought to be haunted, right? I love thrillers, not big on horror. Okay. I believe in theatre ghosts, specifically Phantoms of the Opera and so on. I used to love this Spanish-Czech whatever co-production film called The Girl of Your Dreams. It's about a Spanish movie team with Penelope Cruz making a movie in Nazi Germany. Karel Dobrý's in it. Ooh, okay. The Girl of Your Dreams. I'll have to check that out. Could you post that in the Discord, Sharka, please? I'll check that out. Ask wifey if she's seen it. I do love Silence of the Lambs. It is very, very good. I've certainly came to appreciate it later in life. Riv doesn't believe in ghosts. The Poison Dwarf doesn't believe. I don't believe in ghosts, really, but those clips of dogs randomly staring into empty corners of rooms and shaking violently still scare me. I do love a good, anything like a supposed ghost sighting video or an alien sighting video or really ridiculous conspiracy theories, hidden alien footage or whatever. I do love all of that stuff. I don't believe it, but it is extremely entertaining. And I'd love to be convinced one day. I'd really love to haunt some people so I should start believing. Start early. Freak Show was the 4th. Okay, I think that's where I stopped. That was really good. I've experienced too much not to believe. Oh, intriguing side. That is intriguing. Need to tap into my Agent Mulder. Never seen the X-Files. Would you recommend? Mingletron believes in ghosts. Oh wait, I also watched Roanoke. That was season 6, I think, but then I stopped watching. Roanoke. God, how many did they have? Magusa got auto-modded. I take a very, very Filipino approach to ghosts nowadays. Instead of getting scared, I just tell it to fuck off or start paying utilities. Phantom of the Opera wasn't a ghost, though. It was a wealthy, deformed guy using his fortune and knowledge of how to build secret tunnels and stuff, acting like a ghost and extorting money from the owners. Oh, I should know that. X-Files is so good and silly. You recommend? It's a bit like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I never watched that either. God, I think they're at season 13 right now. Really? I guess if there's still money to be made. 90s Gillian Anderson is everything. We did really enjoy her in Sex Education. She was very, very good in that. One of those people I'm, to this day, not quite sure where she's from. Isn't she Canadian, Gillian Anderson? Usually when you bring up utilities, you stop getting haunted. Sensible. Chanclers are a good ghost repellent. What's that? I don't want to be that person, but I had my ghost experience and I've been changed since. Well, you're not that person. I think there's several people in the chat like that, B, I think. I never have. So I don't think you'd mind me telling you, but I was surprised. My dad is very, very rational man, very sensible, fairly conservative, you know, very straight down the line. But I think he believes in ghosts because he's convinced he saw one as a child. So that's it. I think it's almost, and he'd be almost like, I know it's a bit, you know, I know it's a bit silly, but I saw one, so I have to believe in them. Like, okay, fair. I wasn't there, so I want to hear everyone's ghost stories. Well, yeah, I mean, I would. I don't want to upset people. Some people might not like it. Chanclers. Did you say what it is? Hello, Icy. How's it going? You probably guessed. There's no game today. I'm doing well. How are you, Icy? I think I saw on Discord that you weren't feeling well. Are you feeling any better? It's a sandal. What chancler? Why is that a good ghost repellent? Sandal, Lee, I'm pretty sure. Sandal, if you mean the open-toed shoe. I'm still sick, but better than yesterday. I'm glad to hear that. Icy's in on YouTube, everybody. I had some technical issues. No, I've not finished the DLC. Hello, Isabella. Alicia? Isabella. Good morning. Good morning to you. How are you? I didn't finish the DLC IC. For some reason, I had technical issues today, so it was an impromptu yap. But I'm glad you're feeling a little better. A chancler is a sandal or flip-flop specifically to throw at misbehaving kids. Oh, I see. James, there's no silent witness on, but there's Diagnosis Murder, which is, well, it has Dick Van Dyke as a crime-solving doctor, so it works for me. I fucking loved Diagnosis Murder. I completely forgot that show existed, but I used to watch that. It used to be on at, like, lunchtime in the UK, on a weekday. It was, like, proper, like, stay-at-home parent, shut-in student TV. And I think it was on the BBC. It was, like, BBC Two. At like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, they did like a double bill of Diagnosis Murder, and they were going through it chronologically, so you could follow the arc if you watched it every day. And I fucking loved it. That was so good. What a great detective show. Who can't like Dick Van Dyke when he's not trying to be British? You can't not love Dick Van Dyke. You know, Donald Duck has an actual military service record that is so classified. Requires express government permission to view. I didn't know that because that can't be true, Ogham. Surely. A fictional duck has an actual service record that's classified. What does that even mean? Some words maybe? Yeah, I'll give you a quick go of words. Crikey, it's already 8 o'clock. I don't believe in anything supernatural. I'd like it to stay that way. Ghost stories mess with my mind. Yeah, it's nice to leave ghosts as the BBC sitcom Ghosts. Right, Sharika? That's much more palatable. I could have used a chancler to the face as a kid, probably. You little Giftzwerg. Gruff got auto-modded for the word dyke. It had all sorts of weird crossovers too, like Matlock as a patient, but hilariously Van Dyke was the murderer in the very first Matlock episode ever made. Really? God, I love Dick Van Dyke. Ghost stories. I once heard footsteps in a house that was empty, and it was clearly footsteps, not just creaking boards. Ooh. Did it sound like that? I don't know, I made that noise. I adore Vic Van Dyke. Yeah. Hello, Karchi. You're just in time for a game of words. I'll give everybody a game of words. How does that sound? You've been very patient with me today in my bullshit technical issues. Was.gg. So let's fade out the music. Where is it? It's over here. Hopefully we should be able to give you some wordage. So as ever, I'm sorry to say that this is only for Dick Dyke. This is only for Twitch people. There we go. Dander, oh yeah, words but no messing. I can't promise that, Sharka. I believe in the stone tape theory as well. What's that? I won't scream big head today as a treat. You already got a little bit of big head today, Lee. You got an early big head. Dick Dyke is like Duck Duck Goose. I would play that. Sorry, disappearing lately, but exams are coming and I'm animating my ass off. No need to apologise, Karchi. I wasn't here on Sunday, and I lied about playing Kingdom Come Deliverance today. Oh, thank you for the follow, because my technology crapped out on me. It's too hot for my brain to do words today, so I'll just watch. Same. Oh, I go pee once and suddenly we do words. Woohoo! TMIB. Anybody needs to go piss, go now. I have a really good one from working at a retirement home. I believe that we have this one room that is known to have a higher death rate than anywhere else in the facility because it's presumably haunted by a ghost. So I'm working overnight. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm doing rounds to make sure... The music just gave up. I'm doing rounds to make sure everyone's asleep and not wandering. I go past this room and the lights are all on and the bed has been empty because someone has recently just passed. That's pretty creepy. You didn't lie about it. You did my... Unfortunately, the tech gremlins won the battle. I did try. All you could see was a window reflecting total blackness. Then I start hearing knocks on the door like someone was actively trying to get in. I look behind the door and see no one and exhaustively entertain the possibility of ghosts by telling it that I have no time for any kind of tricks. To please kindly stop, to which I heard the loudest knock behind the store. I just saw no one was behind. Grim. I worked in a funeral home for 2 summers last, no ghosties. Goose. I wonder if they're on Antarctica. Stone tape theory is when certain materials absorb energy and then replay it back when the atmosphere is right. Like sounds and voices. Oh. Oh, like stone can be a tape. Oh, I've never heard of that. Ghost was pranking you. Exactly right. Everybody, here we go. Time to play. Time to enjoy a little bit of words. Untie. Untie. Quick, go. Untie. Untie. Laura got it. Time. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mute. You trying to mute me? Doesn't work. So I'm just checking everything. I'm like an anti-ghost. Literally every relative of mine has ghost stories about being haunted that ends with, and then you walked by and it stopped. So you're what we would call a skeptic, Ogum. How you getting on? Well, we're definitely going to round 2. Level completed. Karchi found time. A tine is for like tying stuff up, isn't it? Isn't it like something you would tie with a tine? Make myself smaller so you can enjoy your handiwork. The fuck is a tine? I think it's for some kind of thing for tying things up, or like maybe it's like a staple. It's some sort of like fuck is not in there. Books and knives, no. There's only a U. Temu. There's a 6th letter in there that you guys haven't got yet. Minute? What else could it be? Whatever could it be? Nuit. I can't see when I'm still locked. Oh. I think it's about 3 seconds, Christine. 3, maybe 5 seconds after you get a successful one. Okay, we're off. How many levels did we skip? 2. Christine, excellent. Lara and Sharka. Okay, here we go, level 3.
Oi, nutter!
Oh, crikey. Oh, David, thank you very much. I haven't paid taxes in a while. Damn, you should lock me up. Don't give me any ideas. And then can't send multiple messages. Oh, really? Thank you, David. Very kind. Can you move your face up? Like this? You mean like this, Christine? Like that? Everyone's pinging. Yeah, that's good. Lol, thanks. Perfect. There you go. James, what? Sorry, am I in the way? Let me do that. Is that better? It's hard mode. James, you're drinking muddy water. Hello, Octopus. How you doing? I'm drowning. Windows screensaver. I wish I could rotate this ball. I don't think that's possible, is it? I don't think it's possible. I'd like to be able to rotate it. It's not possible. Gone. James, you're drinking radioactive muddy water. What are you talking about? Look, I'll make myself absolutely tiny, right? This is what you want, isn't it? This is what you want. You can't even see me behind your Windows clock. Mingletron. Very well done. Christine's still in the lead, though, overall. For example, my mum and sister, before I was born, were living in a studio apartment, and every night they'd be visited by a small something that was brown and transparent, who was friendly. After I was born, they never saw him again, and my sister still holds grudge for making her friend disappear. You weren't much of a replacement, were you, Ogham? Itty bitty James. Little tiny James. Why'd you have to ruin it, James? Give me memories of my brother bullying me as a kid. I'm not ruining it. This is part of the fun. It's not aimed directly at you, Sharka. Only some of the time. Tiny James is 8,000% cuter. Is he? I didn't even know I could go this small. Can I go any smaller? This is what you wanted, isn't it, Sharka? I'm extremely... There you go, look. I'm just part of the website now. Isn't that better? I'm part of the logo. How you getting on? Oh, crikey, you've smashed it. I got lube. I'm happy. We've all got lube. If we're honest. Brule. Steve Brule. Bert. Oh, I wonder what I'm going to have for dinner. Maybe some pill menu. Got some in the freezer. Do we? You can lie all you want, Lee. It's necessary. Oh, crikey. Blimey. Excellente. Well done. Oh my god. Why do I hear it twice? Do you hear it twice? Got very confused. Off we go. Sai, well done. I suddenly heard it twice. Bluet is not English. Yeah, I've never... Bluet, didn't know that was a word. I've never heard of that. Sai got it though, I think. I mean, maybe somewhere, but I doubt it. Or butter, right? Some kind of cooking oil? Vaseline? You know, like lip balm will do it in a pinch. Yeah, you don't want it in a pinch, do you? Right, you don't need to see... Oh, shit. You don't need to see... You don't need to see this bit anymore. Right? I got to think about where can I occupy the bits you don't need. You don't need this bit anymore, do you? Look. Oh, actually, you don't need this bit anymore either, do you? This is my area now. This is my zone. This is where I live now. Hey, what the fuck? The one stream I missed, we're playing Words. Oh, sorry, Badgy Boy. I thought you had to go. Did you go and play squash or something? The dome is blinding. It's very shiny today, isn't it? The dome is distracting. Is that any better? Reminds me of Neptune and SpongeBob. I don't know if I've ever seen SpongeBob. Not in any great I don't think I've ever seen a whole episode. Shiny, more like moisturised, probably sweaty actually. It's definitely not moisturised. It's just everybody's scalp is shiny. You just can't see most people's scalps. Ideally. Pretty sure. Well done. What are we up to? Level 10. My. And... Oh, B, well done. Jules, size taking it. Golden bronze. This is correct. My bald head was very shiny. There you go. Is your hair grown back, Octopus? That one was hard. I got nothing. Me too. I got absolutely nothing. I mean, I didn't try once, but that's no excuse, is it? Not trying is not an excuse for failing, surely. Oh, person, yeah, unfortunately, if you're still there, unfortunately, my game didn't want to work today, so there's no KCD, I'm afraid. But we're playing a little bit of Words on stream, but with the Twitch audience, unfortunately. But thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll get my stupid technology sorted out by next week. But there should be more next week. I am a joke, if you're asking. That's the joke here. It's me, pretending to be a streamer. That's the real joke. And it's not a very funny one. Let's be honest. Person 42. Is that like Agent 42? Was that Hitman? He was Agent 42, wasn't he? Thanks for stopping by. No worries. Hopefully I'll be back with more next Wednesday. Have a good one. Edist. It's good to just randomly go for it at this point, right? You might get blew it by accident. You might get lucky with blew it. Oh fuck, I blew it. Sinking. Like the Titanic. Oh, close. Just that one left. And you'll never know what it was. Oh, Mingletron. Double top spot. Mingle's the one to catch. Poppy seed. No. 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 This is what I say to poppy seed. There you go. Oh, look, fills it perfectly, look. This is the streamer you want. It's not the streamer you... It's not the streamer you want. No, hang on. It's not the streamer you need, but it's the streamer you want. What is it? What is that Batman reference? What is it? Something like that. Not the hero you deserve, but the hero you need. Gina. Oh, Gina. I bet they're gonna piss. The hero we gonna kiss. The hero we needed. Yeah, not the hero we want, but the hero we deserve. Something like that. Some bollocks like that. I don't do superheroes. Because I am one. those films are pretty cringe because it's not how it really is for superheroes. You know? A bit like today, I was listening to a podcast about animal communication. Animals talking. Not speaking, but talking. There's a technical difference, apparently, the zoologist was talking about. And apparently, like, American and European wolves are so distinct in their yipping and howling that this wolf expert was watching a film about vampires in Transylvania or something, and they heard the wolves howling, and they were like, I'm being completely taken out of it. Those are North American wolves. This film is stupid now. We're going to lose. Uh-oh. Was that my fault? Probably. I was telling a really good anecdote. Did that distract you, chat? Uh-oh. Whoops. Womp womp. It was in vain. Chat, you did really, really well. You did really well to get to level 15. No, you didn't. That's fucking shit. But next time, that one was hard. You guys just need to get better. I know I just met you, but I blame your face. Ow. Christine. It's always much more painful when it's true. Mingletron, well done. Sai, Lara, good job. Good job, everybody. You know how to word. Congrats. Everybody, thank you so much for sticking around. Raid Riv. Is Riv streaming? Riv. Excuse me, chat. There's a channel points reward for steering a raid. If you want to steer a raid, then please do that. Riv, you sly devil. Riv. You're just telling me. No, I'm not going to do it. Somebody's going to spend some channel points, otherwise I'm not going to do it. That's not how we operate around here, everybody. Guys, thank you so much for coming by. Of course, we'll raid Riv. I'm only being silly. But thank you for putting up with my bullshittery. I don't know what happened. I'll have to get it sorted out for Sunday. So Sunday is going to be the big stream. It's the anniversary stream. So we're starting a little bit earlier, and we'll go a little bit later. Details in the Discord. But bring your good selves. Hopefully going to be able to play something. I hope so. Get this stuff sorted out. B did it. There we go. You're very, very welcome. Thanks for the stream. Happy to have seen you all around. Thanks for stopping by, B. It's so late in the night for you as well. Thank you, guys. And Christine, thank you very much for the sub. That's very kind. Is it going to do the noise?
Oi, nutter!
There you go. It did it. Chat was lovely to listen to in this heat. I know. God, it's so hot. Everybody, if it's hot, stay cool. If it's cold, stay warm. And I need to... Oi, nutter! I need to do /raid riveting rogue. I can't see my keyboard. Bye, nutter. Is that right? Yes, there we go. Okay, go and give some love to Riv. And I will hopefully see you on Sunday or in the Discord otherwise. Big love, everybody. Take care. Have a lovely rest of the day. Thanks for everything, for the bits, for the subs, to mods. Thanks for everything, basically. You guys are the best. Bye now. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.